Can't ignore it, forget all common sense. You're my rush of adrenaline, this pure euphoria. I feel it kicking in.
Welcome to NBA All-Star in Los Angeles. Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to a very special episode of NBA2K TV. Los Angeles is always star-studded, but All-Star Weekend brings everyone out. And we have all the exclusives with NBA players and events.
My favorite. It's always my.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K. Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, Isaiah Thomas may be small in size, but he's always dreamed big. He said, "It sounds crazy, but I always thought I was going to be an NBA player, that I'd be an all-star and one of the best to play. That was in my head since I was a little boy, before I loved anything, before I knew what love was. I love the game of basketball." Kevin?
Great to hear that, D.A. Thank you. Thomas plays with real passion. You can tell he loves playing the game. Early in the regular season here, some teams off and running, but Brent, if you've had a talented roster that's not coming together yet, what steps do you take to try to get that compass pointed in the right direction?
Well, I guess it depends on the players that you're looking at, Kevin. If you've made a move in the offseason with a veteran guy who you thought was going to do A, B, and C, and you only see him do A, then maybe you got to think about the lineup needs some tinkering. But if it's younger guys and still guys who are trying to develop, and now you're asking them to expand their games, I think you got to err on the side of being patient to see what might transpire over the course of the entirety of the season.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Moore, the guards. The bigs inside, Davis and Cousins. And it's Miller in at the 3 slot. And Moore kicks to Holiday. Outside, Davis. Miller with a wide open look. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Cousins.
Look, if there's no contact on Cousins, his percentage chances of grabbing that rebound go way up.
Here's Lopez, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Moore. Pass to Cousins. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Cousins has got his second bucket.
I like to watch when DeMarcus Cousins outworks any defender. He finds ways to score. Even with the aggressive defense surrounding him, he'll find a gap.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And Holiday kicks to Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Holiday against Thomas. And stolen by Cousins. One-on-one here. Here's Miller. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Paul with a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Outside Holiday. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that one definitely set up by the screen. Holiday got a nice, clean look at the rim.
And when you look at the Pelicans, you got to expect for them to be one of the top defensive teams in the league. You've got the Twin Towers down low, and Drew Holiday is in the top handful, I think, of defensive point guards in the league.
And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Holiday. And that's now 7 points here for Cousins. Caldwell Pope dishes to Ingram. Lopez a screen. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Holiday, and here's more outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And the shot is good, Kevin, but the screen by Davis, that's the real reason why that high percentage look was open.
Caldwell Pope passes the ball. Caldwell Pope against Moore. A 3 from Bosch. Hits it from three-point range.
Love to see it when he pulls up from the outside. A big guy with tremendous range is a prized commodity in today's NBA.
Really left alone that time. Miller's got 6.
That shot was all about Holiday and his ability to see the floor and the open man.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
You could see the coach trying a few different rotations in that game, shaking things up, trying to get something going, but nothing was working.
Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Pleased to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot, so it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Rondo kicks to Mirotic. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Ball. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Mirotic has a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Mirotic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the paint. It's stolen by Ajinça. Here's Liggins. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Ajinça. Misses off the left iron.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really a factor.
Try. Good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And the 3 ball is good.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Randall. And he goes right over Mirotic and slams it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Deep 2 from Hill. And a lot of contact on that one, so Hill shoots 2 here.
Hill's smart about taking quality shots. He can play either forward position. It's a nice bit of versatility for a coaching staff.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. 2 shots. Both free throws good from Hill. Now here's Ball. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
And so it's New Orleans. heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for him. Back right after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you... Lakers trail by 7. They've got Thomas, Channing Frye out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Here's Caldwell-Pope.
Okay.
And rising to the challenge, KCP often deterred by physical play, converts through the contact on that one.
Rondo kicks to Hill, knocks it loose. Now the Lakers on the break. Thomas is running.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Rondo. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Mirotic. Bangs home the trifecta. Mirotic has got 9 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He kicks to Hill. Another shot. Out of hand on it.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
Then kicks to Zubats. Over in the corner, Randle. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hill with it. He's picked up by Dang. Hill, no good.
Defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggression.
That's a great dunk. Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pelicans leading by 4.
Alvin Gentry has to be proud that the responsibilities of playing defense for their squad last year was something that they accepted. They went from a bottom 3 team to a top 10 team defensively just last season.
Dang can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Rondo kicks to Mirotic. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randle. Chris Bosh is checked in for Randle. Holiday with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
Ball movement was critical in this game. It did not stick with any one player, so his passing was on point, and he really picked apart the defense.
And with more talent, you think the Pelicans have a chance, Brent, to step their offense up this season?
Oh, I absolutely do. I think the amazing part about last year is that the Pelicans ended up sliding their way up into the top 10 defense.
All heart from Caldwell-Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Pelicans leading by 7. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. Davis sets a screen. To the paint. Here's Miller. And it's sent back by Bosh. Dang passes to Zubats. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 3 from Thomas. It's good from long range. And now it's just a 4-point New Orleans lead. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, when you watch DeMarcus Cousins play, you can see the beating he takes in the post, can't you?
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big bruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul.
And so much of what Cousins does on the court is unstoppable. But at times, Brent, his leadership is something that can get in the way.
Well, I wouldn't technically call that leadership, Kevin. There are times where DeMarcus Cousins detracts from what it is the ultimate goal of a team. In the early part of his career, created a bit of negativity around the atmosphere of what was going on. I think over the past couple years, he's been much better. He's got a new situation now and maybe a new lease on life.
Now the pass to Moore. Lets it go from deep, and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. Thomas against Holiday. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And that one's good, Ingram.
Really just a sensational pick by Bosch to allow his teammate to get a clean look at the basket.
Holiday dishes to Davis. And it's Miller in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The feed to Ingram. Back to Bosch. Thomas up top, guarded by Holiday. Thomas kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Ingram. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Lopez outside. Thomas outside. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. New Orleans leading by 6. Over to the wing. Here's Moore. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Moore's got 5 points so far.
Each one Moore doesn't get a lot of open touches, but when he does, he's got to be prepared to shoot. So lets that one go quickly.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Mirotic is checked in for New Orleans. Rondo comes in for Ejuan Moore. The wide open look here for Holiday. Trains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Love the rhythm that Drew showed on that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Ingram. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Now Rondo. The dish now to Cousins. 1 second left, and it's good on the way in. Cousins has got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans.
I just like to see Cousins just stay confident. Even when the defense gets tight, Cousins so confident in his ability to score.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's been the guy making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome back, everybody.
Show.
It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson. DeMarcus Cousins having an outstanding game. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound, Ernie.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many.
And it's just about
and the third quarter about ready to get underway. And Alvin Gentry coaching her Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix. And here is Los Angeles now. 9-point game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, the bigs inside, Davis and Cousins. Holiday and Moore, the guards. And it's Miller in at small forward.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
There's Thomas with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
To the right side. Cousins, no one around him. That three off the mark.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Chris Bosh. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
And that's all you can do. Just chisel away at the lead. Keep believing in what you're doing.
Thomas against Holiday. Moore outside. Knocked loose. Ball with it. Moore's there. And Davis sends it back.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Holiday against Thomas. Cousins with a screen on Thomas. And Cousins kicks to Davis. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Davis has got his third basket of the night right there. Back to Bosh. Here's Thomas. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. 8 points for Isaiah Thomas.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
The aggressiveness has picked up on both sides of the floor, and I'm not sure what took them so long to muster that, but here we are.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Craig from his one-and-done season at Kentucky, leading college basketball in block shots. We knew Anthony Davis could dominate defensively, but did you have any idea he'd be this good offensively?
None. I mean, with his length and athleticism, you knew he'd have an impact as a finisher. But the way his shooting has developed, it has been remarkable. Now, granted, this was a guy that at one point was recruited to play point guard coming out of high school, but he's playing more like a shooting guard with his skill set.
Some changes for the Lakers. Channing Fries checked in for Lopez. Ando comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Dang in for Ingram. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Cousins. Hill comes in for Miller. Andre Liggins, he's checked in for Ejuan Moore. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Thomas. Lakers whipping the ball around now. Here's Randall. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Randall's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
I love how ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
And finished off by Davis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Shoots. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's now 7 points for Lonzo Ball. Rondo passes to Hill. Back to Rondo. Tries a three. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Rondo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Here's Fry, and Fry slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside Rondo. There's the pick. Dishes to Liggins. There's the triple. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass the ball. Puts up a three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Out to the right wing. Back to Thomas. To the wing right side. Here's Randall. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his third foul of the game. Mirotic is checked in for the Pelicans. Rondo kicks to Liggins. Feeds to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the mark with the 15-footer. Hill's got 11.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Randall. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Kuzma passes to Caldwell Pope. And Thomas has it in the corner. Good work there as it goes. Thomas got 10 points in just the second half.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Hill taking no time to get that shot off. Once it hit his hands, it was off.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. New Orleans on top, up by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for it. New Orleans leading by 4. Julius Randle is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
No good from Zubac.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he makes that one. 14 points for Nikola Mirotic.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now, late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game is broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
From outside the arc, good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Lakers trail by 12. Hey, Brett, as we move toward a more positionless league, versatility obviously is such a key. Who do you think are some of the more versatile centers in the game right now?
Well, I'm not going to put them in any particular order, but Anthony Davis playing a little bit more of the 5 is certainly a nightmare matchup. He's expanded his range to be able to shoot threes. Kristaps Porzingis represents basketball's version of a unicorn. Nobody knows what to make of that guy. DeMarcus Cousins, we see Karl Anthony Towns exploring his game in Minnesota and the versatility he has as a passing big that can shoot from range. And Joel Embiid in Philadelphia is raising all kinds of eyebrows, Kevin. I've just never seen somebody with that kind of size and that kind of mobility have such a soft touch from the three-point line. So the new evolutionized 5 position and revolutionized 5 position is in good shape.
That's a great list.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
All right, David, thanks. Lakers passing it around. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And truth is, I like what the defense does there, but KCP with the high release, undeterred.
Doubled by Bosch. Mirotic dishes to Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Lopez kicks to Thomas. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. Over to the wing. Here's Bosch. Right through the D for the layup.
Wow, the D all over Chris Bosch there, but just so talented. Still gets that one to fall.
And Holiday kicks to Mirotic. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ball comes in for Caldwell Pope. Good on the triple. 19 points here for Cousins.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Ball. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Moore passes to Mirotic. Screen by Cousins. Outside Holiday. Drills it from outside. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
From deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
New Orleans gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Mirotic. Second chance shot and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
Lakers trail by 10. And here is Ingram. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Some turnovers necessary. That one, not so much.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. And Mirotic kicks to Holiday. Cousins on the foul.
Timeout.
And it's a 12-point New Orleans lead.
I mean, big guys can still dominate the game, and Cousins added here in this one. An efficient scorer who knows how to get to his spots.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Ball. Offline with his 3. New Orleans leading by 12. And it's sent back by Lopez. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Basket counts.
That just goes to show you how versatile a player Chris Bosh is with passes like that.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Davis is checked in. That's good from Thomas. 1:39 left in the fourth. And Moore kicks to Holiday. He feeds it to Cousins. Back to Holiday. Over Thomas. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And 12 points for Drew Holiday. Lopez outside. He dishes it to Thomas. Los Angeles with another miss. Well, for New Orleans, shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for New Orleans.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Cousins.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Here's Ingram. Drills it from outside.
How about the versatility of Ingram? Just remarkable at putting the ball in the hoop in really a variety of ways.
Kicks it to Cousins. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Pelicans lead by 12. The three from Thomas. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes to get a hand up on the three-point shot, but in this case, that didn't even affect it.
Outside Rondo, knocked away. So New Orleans wins it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we asked. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.